Maxime Raynaud. On your right, Michael Jones. We'll open it up for questions.
All right, Max, you guys got to start off early and end up with a really big game, over 20 points, double-digit rebounds, and 3 blocks. So, what was your motivation from the get-go?
I think it's just trying to be as dominant as possible, especially on the defensive end first. Most of our game plan is based on like how we're going to defend and how we're going to take care of Brandon Carlson, who is one of the best players in the pack. So I was really just focused on that, and then eventually that led to like some like open shot in offense, and my team just like got me some good looks. So I was just out there finishing the plays, but yeah, it was mostly defense at first, and then everything else is just extra, I would say.
Michael, just kind of talk about your performance, kind of what got you today, and also just how good it felt to knock down some free throws. That's been a bit of a struggle at times. Just kind of how good it felt to knock those down.
Yeah.
And the pressure, critical one.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, never lost confidence this year. I've not shot really well from the line, but hoping to improve on that. I've been in the gym with David Burke and making 50 a day. Just keeping up, keep on the shot. Trusting the process. So felt good to see them all go in today, and hopefully keep doing that in the future.
Early in the year, had a couple games that kind of slipped through your fingers, so to speak. The last 2 games have been tight down the stretch. What's the difference?
Yeah, I think it's, for the most part, just a great growth in our team. We guys get more experience, and feel like we're at a spot now where we know what to do down the stretch. We're not going to shy away from the moment. Not that we were doing that earlier, but just being able to execute and make simple plays down the stretch, and you fall back on your highest level of training, and we've been able to do that and have success in the last couple games.
So, Michael, you and Kane were in the starting lineup. Did that help you play as well as you did today? And then, what about Kane's performance? Even though he left with an injury, came back and then fouled out, but still had double digits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kane gave us a great boost. Now in the starting lineup as opposed to how he's coming off the bench earlier. But he's been great throughout. Putting the guys in great spots, and has really stepped up. Last 2 games, especially without JB. So, can't say enough about him, about how well he runs the offense for us and gets great looks and is able to really be a catalyst for us.
I don't care which one. I guess Maxime, for you, just Utah made some runs, got it close. Just what was the key to you guys kind of fending them away at the end there, you think?
I think we have a way more experienced team now. 3 years ago when I got here, we're the youngest team in the pack, and now 3 years later, I think we're one of the oldest. We have a lot of fifth year, a lot of seniors, and I felt like that helped us like keep our composure, and everybody like believed in our team that we could get it done. There was no point where I felt fearful about, we might lose the game. I thought we were always in control, and I thought that everybody was showing out this confidence, and I think this was something that kind of like fed the group. And yeah, just confidence and experience. I think that's what made it.
Michael, in your 2 years here, how much has Maxime improved?
I mean, you can't barely put it into words. He's just added something to his game every year and every week. It seems like and to think like when I was getting recruited here. I mean, I've played with a lot of European big men, and
You can say it.
That's good. That's good. I mean, but he, it's the American game's different, and I feel like he's grown so much. And a game like this, a tough game where he's guarding one of the best players in the Pac-12, for at least a decent amount of the night, and he ends up with 20 and 11. Can't say enough about him. Just grown so much, and great to see him succeed.
Yeah, for Michael, just you guys have had some. The Utah games have been a battle. You guys took 2 out of 3 of them last year, but they beat you here, you beat them there. It's a close Pac return game. Today was a close game. Just what is it about this matchup at Utah that makes it a competitive, in your eyes, matchup with them? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think for the main part, I mean, they're a great team. And that really, it's not easy to beat them regardless of where it is. I think in terms of style of play, they're one of the teams that plays most similar to us. They like to shoot a lot of threes. They like to punch the ball inside to their dominant big men. And so, I think it's it's a clash, and they're a great team. I think we'll get them again at least one more time this year. So just trying to keep doing all the same things we've been able to do the last couple times we played them.
And that's kind of building off it really quickly. Just how much confidence do you take going into the matchup knowing that you've beaten them recently, 2 out of 3? Do you take any confidence on it, or is it really just a complete reset with the new year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a little bit of confidence that you want to take in, but on the other hand, I mean, it's tough to beat a great team twice, or even 3 times like last year. Well, I mean, it's the 3rd time playing them, but it's not something where you can be, oh, we beat them last time, so we'll just be able to handle it. Like it's a grind every game. There's no easy games in the Pac-12, especially on the road, which we'll have to play them next. So just look forward to take the good things that we did in this game and bring them there, and hopefully shore up our mistakes.
All right, you guys are 4-2 in the Pac-12, and we've said it over and over again the last year. Do you feel like you're at the place that you expected to be after 6 games of Pac-12 play?
I think I don't know about too much how we're dealing with expectations. Obviously everybody's got their rankings and whatever preseason, and they're coming up with new ones every week. But I think our focus is just take it one game at a time. Try to go, well, I guess 2-0 this week, 1-0 in just the game we're playing, and that's really all we're worried about.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Coach. All right, head coach Jerod Haase. Coach, if you'll open with a statement.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought game both ways. Utah's excellent team, both record-wise and just the pieces of their team and how they play. They have exceptional bigs, and they have some shooting on the perimeter, and point guard that has a triple-double. So that's the makings of a challenge for us defensively. I thought our effort, energy, and activity on the defensive end, especially the first half, but both halves I thought was pretty darn good. When the lead was cut in the second half, the stability and maturity of the guys was awesome. Made the free throws that we needed to down the stretch. Offensively, the numbers weren't exceptional in terms of shooting percentages, but the efficiency was pretty good. 17-5 assist turnover ratio was obviously off the charts, and I thought we really competed. It was a group of guys that I really love coaching, and I really want to see them have success. So tonight was a fun one.
All right, so Coach, they started the game off with a 3 and had to lead momentarily in the beginning. Then you guys went back and forth. But then we got to the second half, and you guys had a double-digit lead, but they chipped away. But at the right a little bit less than the 4-minute mark, they missed a 1-on-1 and could have tied it up, and then you guys hit a 3. You think that was a turning point right there?
Yeah, look, in a game, there's always a turning point like that. I think that was certainly a shot in the arm for us. But there's lots of ebbs and flows throughout the game, and so as the team, as they continued to chip away, we really just leaned into the game plan and kind of having the purpose of what we're doing and trying to execute. But those turning points, we need to continue to capitalize on them when it goes our way. Try and ride that momentum as best we can, and when it's not going our way, trying to stem the tide as soon as possible. But yeah, that moment was a big moment.
Jerry asked Michael Smith about the improvement of Maxime Raynaud over the last 2 years. You've seen him longer than that. What's the learning curve, and how much better is Maxime now than he was a couple years ago?
He's getting better and better and better on nearly a daily basis, and the fun part is I'm looking at him thinking that he has a variety of ways where his upside is still way up there. So I'm excited every day to go coach him. His attitude is just fantastic, works exceptionally hard, but he has improved a lot.
What's the specific thing in which he's improved?
Well, efficiency offensively. He's always been able to shoot the basketball, but that's just a small component of what he's doing. His boxing out, his rebounding numbers continue to rise. His rim protection is still a work in progress, but I tell you what, today there were a couple of big-time blocks turning into rebounds. And defensively, look, a couple of things you want to see in a big are great feet. And defensively, we're not shy to switch him onto the point guard and have him guard a point guard because he has such great feet and obviously great length. And on the offensive end, he really does have good hands and really elite touch.
Just talk about Spencer Jones. Obviously, offensively, it's like he's bound to do things, but had a couple blocks inside, had the floor burn of the game. Just talk about the effort he brought defensively.
Spencer's awesome, and I don't say that just as a random word. He's awesome as a person, as a player. The way he gives of himself, gives his body for the team consistently. What he's given to this program since he's been here is absolutely phenomenal. But he provided a real spark on the boards. He provided a spark defensively. When the times get tough, we know that if we put him on a player that we want to shut down, we feel great in that situation. But he's one that I know it's a long way from senior night right now, but on a senior night, he's the kind of guy that you really do get emotional about because of the times we've had together and the commitment he's had to the program and how much he's given to the program. And at times, it's just never about him. It's always about the program, and I think that's going to serve him well, not only now, but especially in life moving forward.
Okay, a couple point guards. Questions about Jerod Haase, who played the last couple games, and Carlisle looked like, did he hit his head? Did he hit his face? What about both those guys?
Yeah, I haven't got an update on him with Canaan. I'm assuming right now that we're full speed ahead, but I'll get the report afterwards. And Jerod will be kind of more of a day-to-day kind of thing.
What's his?
Lower body injury. Yeah.
All right, so with that being said, you put Canaan in the starting lineup and Michael Jones. So that, of course, worked out well for you. Canaan had double-digit points, but fouled out and left with the injury. So what do you think about the overall play of those two players that you implemented in the starting lineup?
Well, yeah, with Canaan, it's the starting lineup's been fairly consistent with Canaan. He provides a great deal of energy defensively. His athleticism, quickness, instincts, we absolutely love and can really disrupt the other team. Offensively, he has shown the ability and will continue to show that he's a big-time scorer. But I also think he's maybe one of the things he does best is pass the basketball after he gets into the paint, and we want to be able to lean on that, especially once he's at the point guard position. But he has a lot of value and is doing a great job with that.
Talk what you got from Andre tonight, a couple big threes, just kind of what he's bringing and kind of his growth and development.
Yeah, Andre's three, we were up 5. I think it was 4 seconds on the shot clock. Ball was on the dead corner, and we called the play for him to come off and hit a 3 that put it up to 8 points, which I thought was another momentum play for us. He's a young man with a great deal of confidence, and he should have a lot of confidence, and we have a lot of confidence in him. We're going to keep putting the ball in his hands to make big shots, and believe it's going to happen.
Are you going to petition the Pac-12 to have all your games on Sunday afternoon?
Count me in. Whatever. If it has good results, count me in. Count me in.
All right, and then with that, how well do you feel about a 4-2 record right now in the Pac-12? And of course, 6-0 would be excellent, but are you real satisfied with this record, or you just taking it as it is?
Yeah, I hate to give you cliches and misdirection here, but it is what it is. We're going to prepare tomorrow. Actually, I think the guys have the day off tomorrow, but coaching staff will prepare. Guys need to get their bodies right, and then come Tuesday, we get back to work. But we're doing some good things. Is it perfect? No. Was today perfect? Absolutely not. But we're on a journey right now, and as long as the guys remain excited, bought in, want to be coached, we think this journey can continue in a real positive way.
Something that's been asked by before is your guys' inability to win close games. You guys won a close game with Corvallis. You guys won a close game today. Just kind of what's been kind of the key to you guys being able to close out some close games kind of as of late, do you think?
Yeah, I'd love to give you an answer that I know is the right one, and it's hard because we've had some close games that we didn't finish out, and I don't know that we have some magical change in coaching or playing, but the guys I think had a great deal of maturity. We continue to harp on the same things. I told the guys, hey, one thing is if we want good things to happen, we have to earn it, and the other kind of message is we don't need to be surprised if something good happens. We should actually expect good things to happen, and then with that, just go earn it. But we shouldn't look and expect bad things to happen. We should expect good things to happen because of our preparation and our work during the game.
And just with Carlisle, just kind of his aggression, just kind of how do you kind of do it? Sometimes you pick up 5 fouls. How do you manage that energy as a coach? Do you tell him to come back in it, or you just kind of let him figure it out, or how do you kind of manage that energy as a coach?
Yeah, that's a dynamic situation because I absolutely do not want to, kind of put him in a box of, hey, run this play, go to this spot, defensively do exactly this, because some of the best things he does is have great instincts, have great aggression, play loose and play free. We want those things to be the case. Now, as a coach and with him, I want to be able to give him some guardrails to kind of make sure that he's playing his best, but I do not want to take his passion and aggressiveness. Those are things that we want and we need on this team.
Anything else, Coach? All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.